Hey everyone,
Hi.
we just wanted to introduce our platform to you and tell you a little bit about what we want to share and what we hope to gain from this experience of sharing, and also what we hope that you will benefit from joining us in this experience. First of all, my name is Nick.
And I'm Ali.
We are a married couple. We're coming up on 12 years.
Yeah, and we've known each other for about 16, 17 years now.
Yeah, 16 years as a couple. We've known each other for 17 years. Started out as friends.
Yes,
Yeah.
we have, and we've grown to know each other so well now, and still we learning about each other a lot. We have two small boys, and we wanted to come to have this platform to not just help us, but also learn from others and to show you guys as well.
Absolutely. So we want to share a bit about our experiences going from just dating to becoming a more serious relationship to getting married, having children, and the changes that you go through in your relationship. Um, a lot of ups, and there's always going to be some downs and some struggles as you experience new things in your relationship and new
As
challenges.
yeah, as
Yeah.
new doors come open and closes and open and closes, and when we say that, we talking about like closing the door to boyfriend girlfriend, opening the door to being a married couple, then um, opening doors to having a first child, and opening the door again to having a second child, and each layer we experienced new changes and new challenges, and we had to deal with the dynamics of everything, and we've learned a lot throughout this time, and we're still learning, and we coming out here on this platform to also learn from anyone who can could advise us or tell us their experience as well. But we really wanted to come on here to talk about, because we felt that um, not a lot of couples come out here and talk about the difference, the dynamics of when you have, especially when you have children in the mix, and how much it can put your relationship into military mode, for the lack of better word, and you become so, it becomes so rigid, and no, the spontaneity kind of goes down a little bit, and it, like with life and work and trying to care for kids, and then the school, taking them to school gets in the mix, and with each layer it's just like, I remember we talking about some people who might say they've been together for such a long time, but then they kind of get lost in their relationship. They became roommates, or um, after they only found each other after 18 years. That's when the children grow up and leave. Then they kind of like, hi, my name is so and so, and try to find each other, or they go through divorce. So we are acknowledging that we need to start dating again, bringing in a spark. And even though we're married, that's what brings the name of our channel, Dating While Married. Even though we're married, we are hoping to also be dating and feel young and fresh, and bring it again, right? And just find time for each other, carve out time in each week to have stuff done, try new things.
Yeah, and experience each other as a couple and not just in the capacity as parents. Because I think when we had children, it's one of the most amazing experiences that you can go through as a person and in a relationship as a couple.
Yes.
It is amazing, and it's amazing to watch them grow, and we love them so much. At the same time, you have the other relationship that you had from before as a couple that you have to preserve and that you have to maintain and nurture. And it's challenging. And I know for myself, I thought it's going to be fine. It's not going to be a problem to distribute the love equally and to share the love equally and to give everyone enough time while also managing work and all the other responsibilities in life. But I think, like most things, it's
Gonna get lost.
Yeah,
with trying to balance everything because you feel like you're starting to stretch yourself thin, and the balance kind of become imbalance in a way.
So I think what we're trying to do, and the journey that we've embarked on together, is to find that balance where we can feel like we are giving our all to our children, giving them all the love that they need, and at the same time also giving each other all the love that we need to feel like we're taking care of each other too.
Yeah.
And that's something that I want to make sure that we do as we grow older together, because I think it's incredibly important for the two of us, but also for the family, because if the parents lose that spark between each other, they're not going to be good for the kids, and the relationship is not going to be good. And I know that even when things have been challenging and when we've felt overwhelmed, I've always loved my wife so much more than I can even express, but I probably wasn't good enough at expressing it because we were feeling overwhelmed. And I think now we're on this journey now to take control of the relationship and steer it in the direction that we both want, and to make our marriage stronger than it was before.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is really a means to us creating more layers in the relationship, where we're trying to add more fiber, we're trying to make it more rigid and more strong. And as you said once about turning around a ship, right?
Yeah, I was telling my wife that when the relationship is new and there isn't that much weight in it, it's like a little motorboat. You can turn it this way and that way, it can zip around the ocean, and it can turn around in a second. It can go better, it can go worse. But I think we're coming up on 16 years into the relationship. I was comparing it to an oil tanker or a cruise ship, a massive ship that you don't just turn it around. It takes a lot of effort, and it goes slowly, and it's a process. But once you have turned it around, it's so big and so strong, and it's pushing through the ocean, and nothing can sink it, right? We're setting the right course, and that's what we want to do. It's a process. It takes time, but once we've set that course, then I think nothing can stop us.
Yeah, so that's where we're at right now. We're really trying to do an introduction of this platform, and have everyone see and hear what we are about and what we're hoping to achieve with this platform is mainly trying to, and it's a way of trying to keep ourselves accountable to, and encouraging ourselves as well in keeping interested in what each other are doing, even though we like, he likes soccer. Not really a big soccer fan, but I try to get into it now because I know I have to make the effort. Or he likes running, and now I recently started trying to run with him. Just last week, only once so far. We went running just because he likes running, and a way of spending time together. Decided to go and try running with him for about 30 minutes. And it's actually, I had a lot of trouble breathing, stop, run, but I did enjoy spending time with him, although I couldn't carry on a lot of conversation while we were actually doing the run. But it was fun to do it anyways. Early morning run after we dropped the kids off. and to make the effort. And what it is we were talking about is sometimes when we make the effort for each other, even though it's something that the other person don't really like that much, um, that you may not like that much, but the other person like. But when you make the effort to do it, like you find that the other person is more appreciative and doing things to help please you more, I think. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly,
Yeah,
but
I think you are, and I think that also once you start getting out of your comfort zone or the things that you like and doing the things that your partner also really enjoys, you get to see a side of them that's where they're very happy, and you get to take part in that, and you get to be part of that aspect of their life where they're happy and relaxed and enjoying themselves.
yeah.
And I think too that, so for me, for instance, um, there'd be certain TV shows that I probably wouldn't be the most interested in, maybe
Like
romance and reality, and,
like
and
my
romance and
job,
reality combined.
because my job can be pretty intense sometimes. It's a very serious job. So sometimes I like whenever we get the opportunity to that is, because sometimes it can be pretty busy here, and we don't get really that time to watch television. But sometimes I just want to watch, for the lack of better word, is it garbage TV? People call it trash TV. I don't know, but I like trash TV sometimes, mindless stuff. I love romance. I'm a sucker for romance. I would sit and watch something that with romance, and just be crying and tearing up, and I'm there for it. Love is Blind. It's going on now. Everybody knows. You saw I've been putting on some shorts on this channel because I've caught up in it, and I managed to get him, because he didn't watch season 1, 2, or 3 with me. I was doing it all by myself, but this time around managed to wheel him into watching it with me, and we pause and reflect a lot on our relationship. We discuss things based on things that's been going on. So it actually was, or has been, a very good bonding moment, I think, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think also that it's
Reflective.
yeah, and for me it was also a matter of not being selfish in activities. So when I see something that you really enjoy, now I feel more encouraged to say, can I be part of that too? Because I can see that you're happy, and I want to be where you're happy too. It's not about pulling you to where I'm happy all the time. It's about giving and taking and sharing, right? And so I feel now that, maybe it's taken a long time to understand that, but I think that that's the learning process. That's sort of growing together as a couple
Yeah,
too.
and I think we learn more as we go along. We go along, and we learn more. We learn more about the person, and we learn more about how to communicate. We learn that is if we both parties are willing to really know each other, and love each other, and understand each other, and understand how to argue, and understand how to fight, and understand how to respect each other, and what the do's and don'ts, and able to tell each other what we're thankful for from each other and stuff. I mean, we don't know everything. We didn't make the rule book here, but we are learning as we're going along, and just trying to share what it is we are learning, and what has been working for us so far, and the things that we're still hoping to plan to add as we go along. I mean, with the busy schedule we have, we also were touched a little bit on intimacy, and for that we were. I know it might sound kind of weird if we were to say we have once a week we have that is a must, but I mean, everything else that happens outside of that is basically a lot of bonus, right?
Yeah.
but we set a goal to be making sure that be a must, and to take away the, what is it, the boring aspect of it. We decided not to set a day, so it's not like every Wednesday we're gonna have intimate, be intimate, but we know it's happening sometime once a week, but let it happen naturally. We owe that to each other, and I feel like that's a good plan, because you were talking about when you were smaller, you used to think that used to be like when people say they have a Wednesday date or something like that. It sounded like so rigid and boring to you, and it's after you grew up and we have kids and you're in it, then you realize why it is people would need to have that.
Yeah, because when you become an adult, for better or worse, your whole life is on a schedule, whether you like it or not. In some ways it's good to have structure, but then you also have to structure in, and you have to schedule your relationship to make sure that it doesn't get lost, because otherwise you're going to be left trying to squeeze in a date night or squeeze in couples time and intimacy, and in moments where you don't actually have time, so
Yes.
You have to carve out that time in the week. And I think now that where we are in our relationship, we've been together for so long, I find it very romantic, because it means that we are stopping our busy week to prioritize each other. And I think that's actually a very romantic thing to do.
And the thing is, because I know not all couples have the opportunity to actually have babysitters and someone coming to help them, of lots of family members to be around to help them, and this is some aspects that kind of hindered us too, because we only just started dating, like going out together, after 7 years.
7 years of having kids,
6,
of being parents.
7 years of being parents, to be honest, because everywhere we go would be 4 of us. 4 of us everywhere. 4 of us at the restaurants, 4 of us on the plane, 4 of us everywhere.
Yeah, and I think...
and it's good. Like, we have a really strong family bond, but we didn't have that. Like, there's never was just him and I. But as the last few months, we started really making an effort in November last year to get that opportunity to have time with each other, if it means watching a movie together, getting the kids to sleep, when we get them out to school, having a date, because in the night we're too tired, even if it's a restaurant, or sometimes we both very physical people, so we try to do things that are active sometimes, or go for a walk, or like the running, as I said, or or different things. So we want to try to take you guys on that journey with us, and that will encourage us to have special fun dates and experience.
Yeah, and I think I wanted to say too that I think on social media especially, often the impression that you get when you scroll through someone's page is that everything is always up here, everything is always on a high, and everybody is always happy, and things are so smooth. And I think that our relationship has always been good. We've always loved each other, we've always respected each other. I think it's good both for us, and I think hopefully for all of you guys too, to see that it's not always easy. It takes a lot of work, and you can lose your way a little bit in the busyness, and trying to juggle work and family and everything else that comes along with it, and the 50-50 split that you have when you're trying to parent as well.
I think Michelle Obama was talking something about that.
I probably
not too long
heard it
ago,
from
actually.
her.
Yeah.
So
she was talking about that, actually, and I really totally related to what she was talking about, and then it dawned on me that, wow, it's not just us, it's everybody, even Michelle Obama and and I mean,
Yeah.
it's everyone, you know. And when you actually sit down and you communicate with other parents, or even um, people who have kids, like usually, then you realize, okay, it's not you alone doing this type of struggle. It's other people too dealing with it. You're not alone. The sleepless nights when you just have kids and you're getting all sleepy and angry with each other, and you have to still be mindful that that you don't disrespect each other. Although you're tired, it's not an excuse, you know. And recognizing when the other person is really tired, to tell them, okay, go take a rest, which I think Nick has been really good at, like, you know. And he's yeah, and I just wanted to come out here too, and just, you know, we would be doing some of the, maybe some workout challenges together, because we want to get a little bit more fitter, healthier.
Mm-hmm.
So we probably would be doing that. I kind of ranting at this point.
No, that's okay. And there's a lot of aspects to what we're trying to achieve as a couple. I think health is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Health and nutrition, you know, eating right, and then we feel better, and
we owe it to each other too. When we get married, or you get together with someone, not just being married, you get together with someone, we owe it to them to feel and look good, I think, right? Do you think so?
Yeah, I think so. I think we love each other in sickness and in health, but I think that we have a duty to take care of ourselves.
Yes, because if you get sick, of course I'll take care of you, but I feel that you have a duty to help me keep you healthy, right? And the same for me.
Yeah, and I think that's how we get to experience the things that we want in our relationship. We like to travel, we like to go hiking, we like to exercise. I love to get as much of you as I can in every way. So, and to do that, you have to be healthy. You have to try your best to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
So, I think this whole journey it has a lot of aspects.
A lot of different aspects.
And that's what we want to incorporate on this platform too. That we want to show that, you know, we're not perfect, and we're not going to try to present ourselves as perfect, because I don't think there's any point in doing that. But we want to be able to share what we're trying to accomplish, and hopefully we're always taking a step forward in what we're doing.
Yes. Yeah. And one other thing I wanted to touch on is sending little text messages to each other. Like, it don't have to be every day, but every so often, you know, through the middle of the day. And he did send me a really special message today, and I thought it was so nice. I just want to share one part of it with you guys. Not all of it, but just one part. All of it is not for everyone else, but
It's okay. What did you want to say?
Come and say hi. Just say hi to the.
An English audio description, then you could actually learn their names. Yeah.
Whose names?
And who we thought was Bun Bun, it's actually Pawnee.
Oh.
And like the yellow wolf with the blue shirt, you know that one?
Yeah.
He's Corgi.
Corgi. Oh, okay.
You wanna say hi?
Oh,
I'm trying to make a video.
Bye.
Careful.
That's how old it is. Okay, back to our little conversation here. So this is the message he sent me, and today, didn't know you're so poetic. Well, actually, it's not really a poem, but
it's not a poem. It's just some
you
thoughts.
wrote a basic, basically an essay, just about me, and I felt really, really special receiving it. I love your big smile and the gaps between your teeth. I love how you're so intelligent and don't even realize it. I love your button nose and beautiful lips. I love how you burst into laughter out of nowhere at your own stories.
That's true.
I love how you critique me because it shows you still care.
Hmm.
I love how you comfort me when I'm stressed. Because you're my baby. I love how you become more beautiful as you age. I love your hair and rubbing your scalp when we're in bed. And that's enough, guys. I don't want to tell you guys anymore. Okay. But the whole point is we've been trying to make more of an effort and letting each other know. Like today, I sent him a love song, and just little things throughout the day. If we thought about each other, like we're gonna try to make each other feel special, because when we get with someone, it's nice to let other people know that they're special. I think, and it makes you feel good. Yeah. But in all of this, we wanted to say we always want God first. God is first and foremost in everything, in the relationship, in us being parents, in us just the household. We're not perfect when it comes to this. We're still growing and learning in Christ, and we just trying to be the best version of ourselves, right? Yeah. So, anything else you want to say?
Just want to say welcome to everyone, and I really hope that you follow along, you join us on this journey, and we hope to interact with you and share our experiences.
Yes. Thank you for watching, and thank you for coming and stopping by. And if you stayed this long, you should subscribe. Subscribe, like, share, and come again.
See you guys.
Bye.